familiarize ourselves with.
We can maybe look at the movement of the wedge system. So
rubber's getting in between.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lock up top. No, it's just that. There. So it just has to fit. There's a pin on the bottom of this door that fits into that groove. Yeah. The other door is a real bitch. It never goes well. Yeah, this door has always been a problem, but just takes a bit of persuasion. Okay.
So in this page, you know that page, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's how I was troubleshooting the problem.
So here I can retract the long one. Oh, there's no wedge. There's no wedge in it.
Yeah.
So I'll go back in. Make sure the clamp is open. Open the clamp. Go down with the magazine.
Yeah.
Close the clamp. Retract.
Raise. Okay. Yeah.
Retract
yeah.
before. Actually, no, I didn't go. My bad.
Hmm?
So I lower the magazine, then I need to push the cylinder against the magazine. Now I can close. It's closing on the clamp, and I retract. Go up with the magazine. Go out with the arm. Now I have my wedge.
Yeah.
And then in the cut, it's gonna push like this, and then we open the cut. And this retract. Down with the magazine. Push against it. Close the fan. Retract. Magazine up.
And that's the happy place.
I'm ready for the next step.
Yeah.
This side here, it's not working.
Yeah.
But let's see. I'll try it.
There's no wedge right now, and the clamps are open.
Yeah. That's the.
So Rob, this is where the wedges go into the cut as we're cutting, so it doesn't close on itself. Yeah.
But does that do that automatically, or do we press it as it goes?
Well, we set.
Do it automatically.
Yeah.
As it cuts.
Yeah. We set the frequency or the spacing, number of wedges.
Right now it's the one that is not working.
This one, yeah.
This was the diagnostic. Over here, it's where you set up the block. your coordinate. You're gonna move where you want with the cable. Set your height, measurement, this and that. And this page, if I remember right,
That's
is where
right.
you set up the wedges.
Yep.
So the distance you want, and the distance between how many wedges you want. You're gonna automatically
So this
put them in.
this is saying,
Yeah, the thickness of the piece you want to cut, and
Yeah,
how
so-
many pieces you want.
right. So that's kind of weird, I guess. But so 256 off the top.
Right.
You normally you'd have a 1 there probably because you're gonna do at least 1 cut, or maybe it's. Are we doing a
it's
crust?
set just for the crust.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. That's it. So this. So I should go back. Yeah. So you're looking at the wire here, right? So this is the length. That's the width.
Right.
This is the height.
Mm-hmm.
So if we had a block that was flat on the bottom, or you weren't worried about the bottom, but you want to take the top off, you give the entire height of the block roughly, so you can use the wire for that and look at your numbers,
Yep.
and then determine where you want your first cut to start. The remainder would be the crust.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you have your dimensions in, this dimension doesn't really do that much for us. It kind of estimates time and productivity and stuff.
Right.
And if you're doing a program, I guess it might come into play, because it would. No, it wouldn't even, because you're just setting the speed and
Change
stuff.
up that much,
Yeah.
no.
This one's really important, obviously.
Yes.
You want it to go
Yeah,
past the
if
stone.
your block is not straight, you want to have that length, the longest on the block.
Yeah, yeah,
This, that.
yeah. And we often give a little bit extra,
Mm-hmm.
just because of the play in the wire. You know, you want it to. There is a setting where you can get it to stop a certain distance from the end, and then it doesn't travel, but it still spins, so that it gets rid of that extra. I think it's in settings. Maybe that one? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's this distance here.
It's really 150. No, that's 150. No, it's maybe 75.
I always just add extra. I don't really worry about that at all. Like if it's gonna do that at the end, then fine. But
Yeah,
and then
you choose your program.
right. So this is something that we'll work through. Like we've got a table in the manual, and we just got to kind of. I've been trying to start coming up with what's kind of working, what kind of amperage I'm getting for that speed and that travel for Berea.
Where is that page? That page is the program. No. See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I need to go around. Oh yeah, that's right here.
That's right.
So you have your programs here.
So program number 3.
Yeah, it runs at 30 meter per second, 1.5, 1.4, sorry.
Yeah.
And you can create as much as you want.
And when it says meters squared per hour, do you think that's just meters per hour actually?
Yeah.
So it's not, because otherwise it would depend on the width and stuff, but it's just meters per hour. Yeah. And then actually, I go back. Wonder if I can get into that. Okay, so here, so it's ready to run. Like you have to press the green. I'm not going to, obviously, but this is where the indicator is for how hard you're pushing the wire through the stone, and you want to be out of the green into the yellow,
but not in the red.
not in the red. Yeah, I forget what. Yeah, points. Anyways,
And that comes up as this number right here.
no, it's like a
the
sliding bar,
Okay, go up and down.
and this number changes. What I understand is it's getting 1 amp, and you don't want to exceed the 1 amp. I think I was usually going like 0.7.
Reference.
Right. So I was usually going.
When it starts, it will record a reference, and then you will see the difference when you go, and that's what gives you the bar on it.
Right. So the reference is no pressure.
Like,
Right. I wonder why I was like 0.9. For some reason I thought I wanted to approach that number but not exceed it, and that seemed to correlate with this. It's been a few months since or a month or so since I've used this, but when I'm actually doing some cutting, we'll do it again, and it'll probably be clear. I have notes and stuff on it, but yeah. And then here is like, it's telling you you're going to do a 306 millimeter horizontal depth cut. You can do one time. You're going to have, these would be populated with numbers, so it'd have like the number of wedges. So the number of wedges is this guy, the spacing, and you can actually specify the number, and then it'll do the math.
Automatically.
Yeah, and then this is how far in from the beginning do you want the first wedge to start, I believe.
Is it at the end?
Maybe it's at the end.
Because the first one is set in the same page here. 150, 500. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, and there's 150 between. Yeah, the first one is 500 and then 150.